new day. You know what I'm saying? Blew my back out at work in a good way. Get my stuff. It's kind of, it's different now, but you know, it's been different for like a week already. Like, I think because I was being a little bit, because I was prideful. I think I was being, I was definitely being prideful about fear. No fear though. I ain't got no fear, nigga. Look at that moon back there. That shit look cold. No fear. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a little bit too much. I did a little bit too much with that, you know. So he turned it, you know what I'm saying? He dropped me down to the third dimension. You know, I've been living in the third dimension for like, you know, it seems like maybe like a week, maybe like 5 days. Sucks so bad. Cause that's why, you know what I'm saying, the song says, stay woke, you know, don't fall asleep. You start losing your way. You you go back, drop into the third dimension, and you're back with everybody else. And then you got to keep on remembering, like, no, man, this isn't real. This isn't really my job at the car wash. I don't really give a damn about money. I don't really care. This is not real. I gotta remember, keep remembering, stay woke. I have to keep remembering that this isn't real, so I don't drop back into the illusion. You know, backsliding in my ways. You know what I'm saying? The name of the game is be like Christ is the name of the game. You know, be like Christ. Nobody can be him. You know, nobody can. You can't be him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just strive to be as much like him as you can. You know, strive to be like him, just like him. You know what I'm saying? If you can, then you hats off. You know what I'm saying? But that's the name of the game. You know, and then you start backsliding, or you know, let the little ego and pride demon start to try to let him try to come back. You little mosquito bastard. I love you, you little bastard. Enjoy. You start to backslide into, you know, let the demon start to take hold again. It takes you back into the third dimension, man, where you're back into the matrix and you're wondering, why, did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Why do I feel like everything was a dream? Like everything is, you know, that everything was a dream, or that I was crazy and that I imagined everything, and you got to keep remembering, and then I got to keep, you know, luckily he gave me this badass reminder on my phone. You know, all I got to do is just look at a broken screen. Oh, snap. All I gotta do is look at a broken screen. It's broken glass I'm staring at, and it's an angel with wings and a halo. You know, in broken glass on my phone. You know, it's like, okay, there's no way. You know, so this thing is my little wake-up pill. You know, my wake-up call whenever I see, you know, and then I start remembering. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stupid, because this, that, and this happened. You know what I'm saying? Of course it wasn't a dream. Of course it wasn't a dream. You know what I'm saying? This is something to hold. Something. It takes effort to hold on and stay awake. You know, stay awake. And then. You know, and then today it was kind of like, sucked, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty boring, you know what I'm saying? Just being stuck in the third dimension, and then, you know, right after work. You I'm walking, and then boom, then God hits me with the boom and shoots me back into the fifth, you know, and hits me with one of the best. Well, I can't say best. I can never pick now. You know what I'm saying? All music is from God. It's like, so it's like, ooh, you know, hit me with one of the songs that he knows that I like. So it's like, ooh, you know, because all I do is just download off of MP3 juice and doom, just type of download, and then I just leave my phone on random, you know, so, you know, it fits in with, I just leave it on random and I just go, you know what I'm saying? You know, the songs that pop up at the times they pop up are, you know, everything's synchronized, synchronicity with God, you know. He's picking my song. He's picking my songs. If he's not picking my songs, then who's picking my songs? You know what I'm saying? You prove, and if you know who's picking my songs, then prove it. Then prove it. Other than you just know, or make up some stuff that you don't really know. You know, everything is you. Go back into the fifth, and it's like a relief, like you know, just like, oh hell yeah, cool, like damn it, man, because I was, you know, you let me know, you know what I'm saying? Don't be running around talking about, you know, dancing and laughing and stuff, you know, talking about I got the. You know, I have no fear. I have, you know, this and that, whatever. I'm not supposed to be doing it like that, so I apologize. You know, it's not out of. I would try to do it out of ego and pride, but you know, these demonic beings that take control are very sneaky. You know, sneaky. Make me think that it wasn't them. You know, but that like, man, I'm just excited, but no. You know what I'm saying? They were sleeping. They're creeping back in on me, you know what I'm saying? And I apologize, you know, because all I'm supposed to be doing is sharing my, I'm just supposed to be freestyling, whatever. I'm just supposed to push record and then let my mouth start going. And it just goes to whatever. But it's, you know, and he let me have that fear for like a week, you know, like a little bit of, just not much, just enough fear to let me know that, hey, I thought I had 100% faith, because if I did, then I wouldn't have any fear. Why the hell is this a little bit? Because I'm a little worried. I'm like, my brain keeps wanting to, in the my third dimension brain keeps wanting to tell me, like, hey man, like, maybe you're nuts. Maybe you just, you know, all that stuff was imagined. You just imagine all that stuff. Look, this is the real world right here, you know. This is the real world, you know. What are you talking about? You didn't really, you know, you now your brain is healing. Now you're starting to see things, you know, really it's trying to tell me that the illusion world is the real world. And boom, then he shoots me back to the fifth and kind of like, don't play, or I'll ship your ass back to the third. I'll ship you out back to the third. I don't want to be in the third dimension. No. Man, that's like, yeah, even it takes the joy, even sucks the joy and the energy from me, you know, the good energy, it sucks it from me, you know, being in the third, you know, and then having that little bit of fear takes it drains my energy, you know what I'm saying? Drains your energy, the good energy that you have, and it's there's nothing good about fear. There's nothing that fear can do except for have a negative effect on you. There's no good effect that fear can have on you. It's damn, how the hell are you mosquitoes still hitting me in the legs? I'm walking. Jerks. man. It's yeah, we had this this cat at, some shit at the place I stay at. There's like people was having messages about people drinking and or getting high, and then somebody found a spoon all burnt up in the trash can. You know what I'm saying? Rookie move. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not you definitely new to the addict game. You don't live in a sober house and throw a damn burned spoon in the damn trash. You know what I'm saying? Inside the house. That's a straight rookie move. But it's like it took to do the lab test, but I ended up not having to do it. But I was like, damn, you guys are gonna spend $55 because the demonic entity that is addiction is makes them not believe. When somebody says it wasn't me, that they don't believe. They would spend $55 a piece, to get a lab test. It's like and I understand because when you're under addiction, truth is not your friend. You know what I'm saying? You will lie to the ends of the earth. It's no, but I'm like tell this young kid, like, man, I don't want to say it, but I don't have an addiction problem anymore. I'm only here at the sober house because God told me to. You know what I'm saying? God told me to come here. This is where, you know what I'm saying? If this wasn't where I was supposed to go, I wouldn't have made it here. You know what I'm saying? If this wasn't where I was supposed to go, I wouldn't be here. I'm like, I'm not an addict anymore. I don't have a problem anymore. I had a problem, basically in AA, it's just a watered down. It's everything is. It's still it's like a religion. It's like a religion because you base say everything is to make you leave God out of it. That my whole life as an addict was like there's not out of the 100 halfway houses and sober houses and rehab and prison and jail and all that shit and all the different family members, people crying and tears and sadness and hurting and pain and all the stuff that comes with it. None of that shit ever stopped me, pumped my brakes, never nothing. You know what I'm saying? All it was just it's like the demon was would let you go for a little bit, let you get your hopes up and think that I got it this time, and then boom, and slam you back down, and then let you get up again, and slam you back down. And, go here, yeah, try the AA, try the 12-step program, that'll work, and then let you think that's gonna work, and then slam you back down, and oh, well, you didn't do the steps right. You know what I'm saying? You have to do the steps for real. And then you do the steps for real, and then slam you back down. And, and it's like, you know what? It took an actual act of God. It took an actual act of God. After I went through everything possible, anything possible that would be like, okay, I'm good now. I don't have to, I'm not an addict anymore. I went through every other solution that people told me, that people told me to do. This is a solution, this is a solution, this is a solution. You go to just go to NA meetings and AA meetings for the rest of your life, and you'll never use again. You won't use until you quit. Wow, I really hate these traffic lights. I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the road and you guys can kiss my ass. I love you guys. But kiss my ass. everything has to do with, all of it has to do with something else other than God. Like, oh, these rooms are what keep us clean, or fellowship is what keeps us clean. This book, the 12-step book, is what keeps us clean. What the hell are you talking about? Once I used up every solution, everybody, and it was like, oh damn. I was just like, I was cursing God. I was at the point, that lowest point possible, cursing God. Like, yeah, I tried everything. I've tried everything. I even tried, going back to the Kingdom Halls, Jehovah's Witness, like 100 times. 100 times, you know what I'm saying? 100 times. And what was that? You know what I'm saying? Didn't do a damn thing for me. Religion didn't do a damn thing for me. Once I tried everything, you know what I'm saying? Then, and I was like, yeah, fuck you, God, you know what I'm saying? Fucking kill me, you know what I'm saying? The comeback kid, the original comeback kid, who rides with me now, he comes just like, hey, here I am, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you done tried everything, and I'm, except for me, You done went through every fucking thing possible and failed like you're supposed to in everything because you were doing everything all wrong. You know what I'm saying? All things can be accomplished through God. Through God, You can't do anything without God. You can't do anything without God. They can make you think that you can. But the ones that haven't found God, and that's not the one that's keeping them, who keeps me clean? God. Who keeps me from smoking cigarettes, doing drugs, who keeps me from fucking doing anything simple? God. God, that's it. Nobody else. Not me, not a program, not a book, not other people, not church, religions, none of that. Nothing. Only God. God is the one that saved me. God saved me. He made all things new. I believe, Jehovah's Witnesses, they believe, in the paradise earth, God is going to make all things new. I wish that people weren't conditioned and pre-programmed to lie just because something in their brain told them to interpret something one way, and then they tell everybody, people like kids and people who are looking for an answer. They tell them an answer that's not true. It's like, and they don't do it on purpose, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? But they do it anyway, you know what I'm saying? They still do it. Instead of just saying, like, I don't really know. Why don't we try to find out together? Instead of just saying this is what it is. Everything is... Man, these mosquitoes are tearing my legs up. God is secure. That's why it's all glory for God. All glory for God. I don't know how many times, people say that, but they don't. But they don't practice it. You know what I'm saying? They don't practice it. You're giving, thank God. You thank God, but you're thinking, these are this and this, and this is what helps you, and this is what got you through, and this is that. And, like, no, you're giving glory and praise to other things. That's not it. It's not it. Not it, especially not any humans. Humans don't do shit. We don't do anything. You can't give praise to anybody who's human. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Everything's all jacked up. Everything's all jacked up. Just. Oh, damn. Oh, snaps. I can't, it's crazy too, because the cat that was dirty, that, he dropped on the live test and was still still denying it. Just straight up denying, like what it says that I was dirty for this and that, and I don't even know what a barbiturate is, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you damn sure had that shit in your system, you know what I'm saying? But, it's like, you gotta surrender and, admit that you have a problem before you can be helped. You admit that you have a problem. You don't just, I admitted because I went to the sober house, or I admitted because I went to halfway house or some shit. No, you didn't admit, you just went there, you know what I'm saying? You went there because you had to, and you still don't think that you have a problem, but obviously you do when you just straight up got lab tested and you're still lying about it. Like, shit is crazy. Lying without any conscience at all. Not even like, hey, that you can lie to me all you want, but you know that there's a God, don't you? You know that there's a God. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you could steal money from anybody, and you could steal things from people and all that stuff just because they don't see you, but you know that God can see you. You know there's God. He sees you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You're not even worried about it in the least. You are continuing in your religion that is obviously a way around it, a man-made religion, man-made teachings. Exactly what God said not to do. Not to do. Not to do. And even if you hear me right now, and I'm saying this, it's not going to make any difference because you can continue to spit on what God said. And you're going to keep going, and what is it going to do for you to just act like you don't hear, and act like if you don't think about it, then you didn't never hear it, and it doesn't matter what I said, but you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because even though it's exactly 100% true, you're still gonna go and worship at your man-made religion, the teachings of man, which is 100% false. 100% false. Everything is, and God is 100% against that shit. But you're still gonna go. Who's the demonic motherfucker now? You know what I'm saying? Who's the demonic motherfucker now? I'm doing what God says. You're doing exactly what he said not to do. Who's the demonic motherfucker now? I look like this, and you look like you have a fucking suit and tie on and a clean cut. You know what I'm saying? You have a nice job and stuff, and you do exactly the opposite of what you do. You do what God, 100% you disobeyed God's direct order. You straight up, and you're going to continue to disobey it. Who's the demonic motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? You look like that, I look like this. I'm obeying God, you're fucking doing the exact opposite of what he said to do. And you know this, and your brain is putting it together right now. Your brain is putting it together and it's saying, yeah, this is true, but you're just gonna do it anyway. You're still gonna keep doing it. You're still gonna keep doing it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna keep doing it, and you're gonna keep still believing what other people say because you don't believe in God for real. You just believe in religion. You believe in the people and those people. You believe in a bunch of people you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know them motherfuckers. And they don't even, on top of that, they don't even know who the fuck they are. They're just programmed motherfuckers like you. Bunch of fucking robotic Muppets. Rocket Fire Explosion Show, Chuck E. Cheese. Fucking animatronic fucking rats and elephants and shit, playing banjos and shit. So, you know, and I can't be mad. I can't talk shit really. I can't talk shit because just me for the last 5 days being in fucking, you know, God has put me into the fifth dimension. I mean, the third dimension. In back, you know, in delusion to where I had to keep grasping at the fifth dimension. Like, there was a fifth dimension. Hold on, don't forget, don't fall asleep, stay woke. I have to keep remembering that shit. That shit was hard, and it was hard to fucking believe. Even looking at my phone with the message I got, you know, in the broken glass. Even looking at that and remembering the things that has happened, it was still hard to grasp it as something that's real, you know. So I know third dimension motherfuckers are like, oh yeah, that's not real. There's no fucking way that shit's real. You know, there's no way God talks to this motherfucker. There's no fucking way in hell that there's a war going on, angels versus demons on earth. There's no fucking way that there's a fucking fifth dimension and all this bullshit. There's no fucking, you know. I know you believe it. I mean, I know it's hard to believe, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, I just spent the time in the third dimension, so he could remind me too, probably that. You know, I can't fucking read hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't know. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? You fucking guys are some third dimension Muppets, and there's, you know, and that there's a spirit world, and God talks to people, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I can't be doing that shit because, shit, when I was in the third, fucking before I got awakened, it was the same. I wouldn't have even fucking listened to anybody tell me that and shit like that. I would just walked away. Or I'd have been like, hey man, I'm going to fucking, I'm going to get a hot ready or something, you know, fucking, I wouldn't even fucking entertain the thought, but, so I gotta remember that shit too, and, you know, it's designed, it's a veil from, made by divine beings, so, you know, somebody who hasn't been awakened by God cannot, you know, can't just punch through the veil by themselves like, oh yeah, I do believe you. You know, it's just designed by divine beings for you not to be able to see through it. So I gotta remember that too. So, but all I can say is everybody just question your religion, question in your own head, and question everything in your own head to yourself. The reality of what you could possibly know, if what you could possibly know is true, is if God didn't tell you Himself, how can you know what is true? And if you can't know what's true, then it's not true. It's not truth. It's not truth until somebody can prove it to you, and not prove it to you by show you in a book or read you some scriptures in a Bible that they don't even understand, you know, that they can't even properly interpret, because the Bible's there, but you can't read it. You cannot read it. You have the veil. There's a veil. There's a veil, and you must have the Holy Spirit to even be able to understand the Bible the right way. Because it's not the way that third dimension people read it. priests and elders, and it's way different. They're way off, way off. You know what I'm saying? They're not even kind of close to interpreting it right. Not even kind of close. You know what I'm saying? It was designed like that by God on purpose. Remember, let those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have those, then what are you doing? Wasting your time. What are you doing wasting your time? You might as well be reading Dr. Seuss, because you can't understand it. You have to get right with God. You have to repent, not want to be a sinner in your heart. You have to call out to God. You know what I'm saying? Tell him. You know what I'm saying? It's got to come from your heart. I can't tell you what to tell him. You know what I'm saying? You got to know in your heart that you don't want to be part. You want to know what's true, and you don't want to be a sinner, because everybody who thinks that they're not a sinner, you are so much of a sinner that you're dead. You're already, you don't even get to see God when you don't even get to see God on Judgment Day. You just gotta go straight to hell. You go straight to hell. You don't even get the privilege to even see God so he can sentence you to hell. You just go to hell. And that's how much of a and divine beings made this system too tricky. You're not smarter than angels or fallen angels or anything. You're not fucking smarter than them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be like, ha, you know what I'm saying? You're dumb. You're dumber than an angel. You know what I'm saying? And make fun of you, you know, if it hurts your feelings, then something's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Something is definitely wrong with you. Now, of course that you're dumber than an angel. Everybody is. You know, they've been doing this. They make you sin and you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Even you eating animals, you're dead. Just that thing right there, you're dead. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Thou shalt not kill. They twisted it all up and made all kinds of stuff. So you think that you have that it's your right. Like God gave you the right to kill the things that he gave life to eat. To eat something that has been murdered. How is that from a loving God? How would that be from a loving God? I'm gonna make these animals, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he just make chicken legs and stuff grow on trees and stuff, instead of making it so they had to live life and, you know, suffering, and then be murdered for you to eat them with a biscuit, with a biscuit, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to use your brain, get past that, you know what I'm saying? Like doesn't that make sense? Just that, you're dead. Just that, you're dead. Your kids are dead. You know what I'm saying? You think you're doing a good job taking your kids to go get a Happy Meal? They're going to burn in hell with you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to burn in hell with you. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it so you could try to think about your kids. Think about your family. Think about what you're doing. And say, could it be possibly that I'm leading me and my family to the lake of fire and don't even know it? Or do you not even give a shit about them to even think about it? You just want to just keep on living this world, Satan's world, and prosper in Satan's world. When did that even have anything to do with anything? Like, yeah, I want you to prosper in the wicked system of things and prosper and have fun and go to Disneyland, you know, and and prosper and buy cars and send your kids to college, and so your kids can be successful in the world and be a doctor and a lawyer. When did that have anything to do with God? Man? When did that have anything to do with God? That has all the things to do with Satan. All the things. That's it. Well, my mouth is dry, man. I'm just gonna have to do this again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. You know, and the next day, little bug just gonna fly on my lip, nigga. Fuck you, punk ass bug. Tried to commit suicide in my mouth. I'm just gonna have to keep doing this every day until my ascension, you know? Until my ascension. Which, to everybody else, it's just gonna look like my death, but you gotta want more. You gotta want more, you know what I'm saying? This is nothing. Your third dimension existence is not real. It's not anything. It's a trance, it's an illusion, it's a game to keep you here when the end comes. To keep you with them. To keep you with the fallen. To make sure that you don't go, yeah, you stay with us. You stay with the ones that, you know, with the wicked in the world. You stay with them. You know? You don't get to go where God's children go. You don't get to go because they're going to take that from you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to keep it. Well, actually, they're going to keep it from you because they already have it. They already have it. And you don't even know that they have it. But, yeah, all thinking about everybody that's going to burn is bumming me out. So I'm going to put my jams on and listen to, you know, the soundtrack to my life. You know, all glory to God. All glory to God. No glory to nobody else, to no places, no religions, no people, no nothing. No glory, not even a fucking pinch of glory for them bitches. Not even pinch of glory. Not even a fucking thank you or a fucking thumbs up or none of that shit to them bitches. All glory to God.